Hello everybody, and welcome to Expeditions, a Mudrunner game. I'm quite excited to play this one. I've been talking for a little while actually that I fancy doing something a bit different, something like SnowRunner, and then conveniently the kind of new version. I guess some people are calling it a bit of a spin-off. Maybe I'm not quite sure if it's a spin-off. It does seem like a very detailed game, but it just seemed the obvious thing to do really. So. It's been a long time since I've played SnowRunner. I mean a really long time. So actually, I don't remember any controls. And I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think this version has a lot of new features. So I'm kind of learning as I'm recording, I guess, really. So handbrake is A. Good. I am playing, of course, on the Xbox 360. 360? Xbox One or Xbox Series X, whatever you want to call it, Elite controller. I do just like playing with it. It's too much hassle to set up the steering wheel sometimes, isn't it? And sometimes it is a bit of a pain actually to play this game with the steering wheel. Okay, so I wanted to check first of all is whether it locks the steering. So I always remember this with SnowRunner. It doesn't automatically center your steering. It kind of stays where you've left it, which isn't a bad thing for this game. Definitely not. Now, promising so far. Don't know what it wants me to do. I wasn't sure whether to actually even record this kind of tutorial, if I'm honest, because I have seen a few. There are quite a few. There's a lot of people playing this game. But I thought I'll just record it anyway. You never know. I might be literally talking to myself right now and I might not even put this bit on. But right, keep following the quest markers. So it's progressed. Let's keep on going. So yeah, I am very much learning this game now. So if it was any use to remember any controls from SnowRunner, they are literally irrelevant from what I can gather, from what I've seen. Now, we don't want to stop here. Let's keep going. The detail of this game is fantastic, by the way. I have got the graphics turned up to absolute maximum on every level, and it does look... it just looks brilliant. Hopefully I'll have no issues running the game once we get into... I think this is like a tutorial type map really. It's probably quite small, not a lot to load, so once we get into those main maps hopefully I can keep those settings on the absolute maximum. Right, let's read this now. To move further you need to engage all-wheel drive, making traversal of any rough terrain. Higher fuel consumption. It's never a good thing. Right, so hold RB, then press B. Okay. Alright, pretty simple. Let's go through a little bit of water. I tell you what I will say, you know, as primarily a farm sim player, how is it not possible for farm sim to have this kind of system? I mean, you look at the detail of the map, and all of these small bits that it's got to load, little individual twigs and stones which move as you drive over them. Yeah, a game like this can be made and it can run absolutely fine on my system, for example, on most people's systems. Yet Farm Simulator is, I don't know, it's a bit lesser from an environment point of view and it really does struggle. I cannot run Farm Simulator on absolute maximum settings, no way. Now, right. What's it want us to do now? Completely stuck. Must engage differential lock. Okay. So hold RB. Shift to low gear. Oh, good. I like that. Well, this is all pretty straightforward on a controller. Cool. I don't feel like we were actually stuck then, by the way. It doesn't look that challenging. But let's head around to that little waypoint. So hopefully it isn't going to take too long to do this tutorial. I think it's pretty basic, it's common sense almost, isn't it really? It's just knowing which buttons to do what. Although it would be quite embarrassing if I ended up rolling this over now, whilst I've just said it's quite easy. Right, what's it going to get us to do now? So X to trade, so left is my inventory. Okay, select quest item. Cool. And move transfer item. That's pretty simple, isn't it? Right, and Okay, don't need to do that now, but it's interesting to know that they're sort of separate to the inventory section. So, cool. Right, I'll be shift back to auto mode. Cool. And then left trigger to reverse. That's pretty straightforward. Part of me wants to say you had to actually manually put it into reverse gear on SnowRunner. Maybe. Maybe I don't remember that correctly. Anyway, it's all pretty straightforward so far. Let's go adjusting the pressure depending on type of train. Oh, this is a new thing, isn't it? I quite like this. I do quite like this idea. How do I do it? Come on. Wow, there are a lot of menus though, aren't there? So hold down. Oh, well that's pretty straightforward as well. Maybe it's my kind of roleplay side of me that wants you to have like an option where you have to actually get out the vehicle and lower your tyre pressure. Maybe I'm just expecting too much. Right, it's not too bad. I just got through here without lowering the tyres, so I don't know why I now need to lower the tyres. But that's fine. We'll do as it says. Good. Right, okay. Fuel canisters. Hold left bumper, refuel the... just press A. Oh, well, that's pretty simple, isn't it? Does it want me to do it all the way? No. Let's carry on going. Well, I don't feel we actually needed that to be lower. I just love how realistic, how kind of reformable you can make the ground. Just look at that. It is just fantastic. I really do wish. I try not to mention it too much, but I do wish that Farming Simulator had this kind of ground. Right, if your vehicle's damaged, use spare parts to repair the damaged components. How do I do that? Left bumper and A. Hang on a minute. Oh, okay. Right, select them. So, can't repair your wheels. We can do that. Does it just want us to do it all 100%? Cool. Deliver the found item. Ideal. So at this point it's pretty easy, but again it's just a tutorial, isn't it? I do not want to get carried away, making out as if I'm really good at the game already. Right, interact with the main office. Let's do that. And deliver. Boom. We just got £3,000 for that. We got £3,300. I'm going to say pounds because it's easier. I'm not going to say dollars. Well, I know in theory, I think Colorado, we're obviously kind of more stateside, I guess. But right, go to headquarters. Okay, right. So yeah, so I want to get into Arizona and the Carpathians. I think the Carpathians is a bit more kind of European style, a bit more green and more boggy maybe. Arizona, from what I feel, is kind of Grand Canyon-y, a bit like the kind of tutorial, I guess. So we'll do those for a bit, but I would quite like to get onto the Carpathians map. Now, what's it telling me here? Okay. Get rid of that. Oh, here we go. Right, so we've done the first tutorial, I guess, yeah? Right, so first expedition. Let's see. Take at least one truck. What does that mean? So you can take multiple trucks? See, now what I'm interested to know, and I have watched some videos of this, just a few. There aren't that many out yet, but I'm certain there's going to be so many at some point. I think the game is officially out for launch yesterday as a full game. I know some people kind of paid the extra money to get, I think, 3 or 4 days early access, but oh, that's annoying. It keeps jumping it back to keyboard as well. There we go. Right, let's get rid of that. We've only got that one truck. But yeah, anyway, I've not seen too many videos, but this game does seem to be almost, I don't know, quite direct. Seems to have missions you've got to follow. And what I quite liked about SnowRunner is you just kind of free roamed, didn't you? You just kind of did what you wanted to do. Whether or not it has that eventually, I don't know. But from what I've seen, maybe not. Now, we have to have that. Oh, that's actually going to cost us money. Oh, we've had a prepayment. Alright, so they're free then, yeah? Let's buy them. Cool. How many did it give us? Just curious to know. It actually gave us 2 for £1,500. I did wonder that when I've seen some other people playing. I wasn't too sure. That's all I need to do, yeah? Let's just do what it says. This is quite a funky looking truck as well, isn't it? I like it. Right, done. That's all we need, yeah? X to deploy. Start expedition. There, I suppose. Cool. Right trigger, start the engine. Oh, I love the detail. I love the detail. Oh, parking brake. Did it tell us how to take the parking brake off? No, but common sense, yeah? There we go. Right, I know it's telling me to do something. I'm just curious to know. What's the kind of detail like driving up to this ramp? It's just so good, isn't it? Can't even do it. Oh, it's great. Right, anyway, stop mucking about. Get to the crossroads. Use the minimap to navigate. Where's the minimap? Okay, oh, wrong button. That's not really a minimap. That's like a full-on map, isn't it? It's not really a minimap. Okay. And I don't really need that at this point, but I get the drift, I get what it's saying. Right, let's go over to that one. Oh, take out the tyres. The steering does take a little bit of getting used to, actually. That whole kind of, it doesn't automatically centre itself. You don't want to forget that. Right, what am I doing? Use the echo sounder. Okay, this is new as well, isn't it? So left is devices. Oh, echo sounder's at the bottom. Straight to it. Use. Cool. So it's got like a little sub ping going on. Again, I have seen this. Oh dear. Okay, right. We haven't got four-wheel drive added, have we? So B. We might have to go to a low gear, but we will see how this gets on. And again, let's just do that echo sounder again. It's all quite deep. Is it deep? It's not really deep, is it? Right, there we go. So I didn't need to go into a low gear. I didn't need to stick a diff lock on for that. Oh, I have damaged a tyre. Interesting. Let's do it again. Cool, we good. Trade with this one. Okay, take that. Cool. Now what? Over there. Let's do it. I just look at that. We just got stuck to that little branch. This game is fantastic, honestly. Visit the top of the mountain with a drone. Cool. Another new feature. Again, I have seen these in videos, so I'm not kind of acting surprised because I've seen them, I just don't know how to use them. How do I drive this around? Oh, okay. It's just a little bit slow to react. Here we go. Right, exit the drone. Let's go. Your buttons like how you use the winch and stuff. I'll be interested to know. I've seen it there in the devices option, but I'm sure there's a way you can like quick winch. There certainly was in Mudrunner anyway. Hopefully that's still there. Right, what do I have to do here? Maybe this is where it's teaching us about. Oh, there we go. See, attach it to natural elements or your own anchors to pull. That's another new thing as well. I've seen people use that, the kind of placeable anchor points. That's quite good. So right, Y must be quick button. Ah, cool. Good, and right, X will make it longer, Y will make it shorter. Cool, I like it. And yes, the winch is very handy. The fact that I use an elite control and I can press Y on one of the kind of triggers at the back is even handier. Right, okay, so what's it want us to do now? I wasn't really reading what it said, actually. Select a winch point, so where it's from. Cool, and where it can go to. Yeah. Right, release that. So that I feel maybe is the same buttons as SnowRunner if I remember. God, the steering on this is awful. So this may well be one of those kind of series where I don't have to do a lot of editing actually, a bit like I was doing with The Farmer's Life. That was quite nice where I can just record and get on with it. You see my failures, you see my mistakes, and you'll see me not having a clue what to do and trying to figure it out. Probably talking to myself a lot, which is probably what I've just been doing for 10 minutes. Right, okay, so complete the structure. Okay, yeah, I got that. I just find it interesting that the radio station, it says 0 out of 1 to deliver. Kind of, I don't know, a weird menu maybe. It almost looks like you don't actually have it, but obviously we do. Right, good. Let's go here. Wow. Binocular. Oh, okay, I thought it was going to make us drive over there then. Open minimap. Right, so that's us there, yeah. Explore this area here. Good. Now, I've seen, in the videos I've seen, everyone forget about this point, and I'm not going to. So actually looking for something on your binoculars. How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? Where's the zoom button? There we go, RB. Yeah, this kind of just, God, it's very slow as well. Okay, right. So yeah, I have seen, yeah, people have actually been driving around here. And some of the videos I've seen, they've been driving around those search areas trying to get 100%. Actually, you can just look at it through your binoculars, or even that drone, I think. And look, we just searched that whole entire circle. It asked us to search just by looking at it. So that's a cool little feature I need to remember, because yeah, driving over there just to explore might have been a nightmare. Right, anyway, now what we do now, we've got to do a drone as well now. So explore the area. Open the minimap again. Right, so we just need to explore that area there. So devices, drone. I've got to get used to the actual buttons. And it is very, very slow. There we go. Somewhere around here it wanted us to look at, wasn't it? Bad signal. Shocking. It's only just started flying. Interesting, it's only saying 97%. Why is that? Explore the area. Okay, let's go back on the drone. It's actually an area over here it wanted us to see, even though it is just random water, but we'll get 100%, we'll get used to it. There we go. Right, so let's go down to that next point, I'm guessing. Make a UE. Ooh. Let's make a UE, but 3 or 4. Oh, go to the next point. It's right there. Why am I trying to make a Yui? I need to just read what I've got to do a bit better, and I recover to the base and park the truck. Right, okay. Recover my vehicles. Okay, so yeah. Find and choose the field base. Why does it keep jumping me back? Figured it out eventually. I also managed to somehow skip time, which is why it's now suddenly gone to dark, so I'll change that to daylight in a minute. I know what YouTube is like with trying to see what's going on when it's dark, so let's just do this. Get the rewards for that. Another £2,000. Oh, do we keep those jack screws? I guess we do. So we actually got 3,250. So items sold. Maybe it's sold off the jack screws. That's annoying. It only give us half the money back. I'll have to remember that. I also find it annoying that in the bottom where it says 2 headquarters, they couldn't have made that box a tiny bit bigger just to get headquarters in one line. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Why wouldn't they do that? Anyway. Good. Oh, we've unlocked the other ones as well. That is cool. But these little Colorado ones seem to be sort of teaching me what I'm doing. And it's unlocked all of these now, which is cool. So I don't know. This might be a learn with Rusi kind of episode, maybe, while I'm trying to figure out what to do. But let's just go straight for the next one. So select that. Take at least one truck. Oh, we got some extra trucks now. What's the actual mission though? A metal detector. Let's, just for a laugh, let's take that horrible little thing. Where's the metal detector? Fuel. Okay, where is the metal detector? Maybe that's not part of this. Okay, right. That's no good, is it? So this one here, we want to change that. Can I change that? Oh, it's there, look. Here we go. Roof. I feel this might be a bad idea, actually. Yeah, this might be a bad idea. But it's all for fun, isn't it? This might not be good. Okay, right. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Start expedition with probably one of the worst vehicles I could possibly do it with. Now, what I actually did was I clicked in the left button there, and yeah, I changed the time to change it back now. It's more kind of early morning, daytime, I guess. Right, metal detector in specific areas. Oh, handbrake. This was a bad choice of vehicle. It's already struggling. But hey, it must be a reason why it's in the game. Hopefully it can do the job. If these are like the tutorial type ones, it might be one of the only times we use this kind of epoxy little thing. It could well be. Oh dear. Use a metal. Where are we actually going? Right. We're kind of on our own now, aren't we? Which is good. I don't mind that. But where are we going? I don't understand. Use a metal detector there? Well, why did it make us spawn over here? That's where we were. I don't understand. surely... Okay. I'll just recover to here. Alright, well that was odd. Why would I have driven all of that way when we were here anyway? If the indicators on the metal detector turn white, it means there are objects to search within a radius of 200 meters. Cool. Alright. Red resources, blue items, green upgrades. I am going to remember that. I'm definitely going to remember that. No chance. Right, what's happening now? What's it doing? Right, I don't need to be in here, surely. Devices, metal detector, and use. Red. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I've not seen anyone do this mission, you know. I haven't actually watched this, so I have no idea at all. But it seems to have disappeared as soon as you try and drive again, so I guess you just gotta do the scan, find out roughly where they are, and then come back out of it again. Right, back to this, back to that. It was here somewhere. Right. Okay, it's over there. Okay. Alright, I don't like it. It's a bit clunky though. Come on. You can't actually drive whilst it's doing its little animation, which is annoying. So, how do I kind of pick it up? Do I pick it up? I don't like this. This is... Oh, it's all the way over there now. Okay. It keeps moving. Wrong bottom. How am I making the view get so... Oh, okay. Right, learning the controls. Okay, and it's taking you to like an airdrop. This thing cannot... It cannot even get over the smallest of stones. Oh dear. Go on, stern. Steer toward the... This is definitely the worst possible vehicle I could have picked up. It's so bad. It's so bad. Right. I don't really need it, but I'll just do it. So these are random airdrops and you find random stuff. I suppose if I keep that, it will sell it, won't it, at the end, so it's extra money. Now I've got to try and go back out here without hitting a single stone, because I picked the worst possible vehicle I could have. You know me, I like to make things more challenging than they should be. Oh no, we're stuck in the mud. It's alright, we can do it. Right, let's go. Go into low. Right, no reversing though, remember that. Let's turn on 4-wheel drive. That's better. And turn that back off again. Right, it was in this direction somewhere. there were some other spare parts, I'm sure. Devices. Oh, where is it? Where is it gonna make us go? Let's utilise this drone a bit, shall we? Oh, wrong button. It's gonna be down there somewhere. There we go. That must be what we want. Yeah. Oh no. Right, so if you're thinking about buying this game, you know, half an hour into it, I would say, yeah, it's definitely worth it. But just don't use the first vehicle you unlock, because it's pretty damn awful. I think my first car when I passed my test was better than this. I certainly did plenty of skidding around in fields in it, that's for sure. Right, anyway, come on. I think it only has one gear. And also, we probably won't get back out of here. Right, what does this symbol mean? What did that symbol mean? We're not getting back up that in this. Oh no. Why did I pick this? Why? I'm pretty sure, you know, I've not seen anyone do this in any of the videos I've seen. What am I stuck to? I'm stuck to a tree branch. Can I just about get into that area without dropping down? Right, let's go. Four-wheel drive. Okay, no. Right, let's do it. Ready? Send it. Get the upgrade. High range. Nice. High range for what? This? For this exact vehicle? I don't think I've seen anyone doing it, because it's probably something you just don't need to do. And it's probably something that I shouldn't do. Can I winch to that dead tree? Yeah. Cool. Oh no, don't do that. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Yeah. Look at that. What a machine. What a machine. I still don't recommend it though. Right. Well, we just got some sort of upgrade then, so that's cool. That's like extra, isn't it? And that is a little bit like SnowRunner. What am I doing? Devices. Let's get this out again. And now there's no more upgrades available, so it's just the red one. Let's do it. Wait for that annoying animation. Let's go. Just smash them all up. Oh dear. Okay, drive back around. Wrong kind of vehicle to be doing that. It's running pretty smooth now, by the way, I must admit. So, again, settings are on as high as I could possibly set them. And the textures look great, the ground looks good. Yeah, the detail of these sort of games are good anyway, naturally. But it's running pretty smooth. It's running pretty smooth. I am impressed. Cool, I think I must have got second gear then. Suddenly got a boost. Let's go rallying. It's not quite a Subaru. Oh dear. It's definitely not a Subaru. Right, anyway, stop mucking around. Let's be a bit more sensible. I quite like this. I don't know what it's actually like. Again, I'm not seeing it in videos, but you can build up your own base almost. Look, you can actually buy certain buildings. I like that. That's a cool little feature. Now, let's get this annoying little thing back out again. And now, there are 2 available. They don't have very obvious icons though, do they, in these? Find sources, red signal. Okay. Does it just mean that we're not close enough yet? Is it up there? Yeah, this will be the first and last time I use this vehicle. Not unless we can ram it right up with some kind of higher suspension. Oh, there we go. Finished. So, recover the truck less than 2 times. Okay, well I did recover it once because I cheated to get here, didn't I? Well, that's fine. Okay, go to... Again, why can't they make that box a bit bigger to get the word headquarters in one? Let's go to the headquarters. Amazing. Ideal. And we also made some money out of that anchor. Why does it say B? What happens if I press B? I don't need to press B. Maybe that gives you the option to finish the extra bits of the mission. Cool. Right. Just have a little sanity check. How long have I been going for now? 40 minutes. It's just amazing, isn't it? How fast time goes. Right. This one requires me to go through a bit of water. I like the sound of that. Maybe. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Let's go for one that's going to require the truck that we haven't used yet. Heavy shipping. Okay, let's do that one. And then I would do this truck. So at least now, because I think anything over an hour is a bit much. And YouTube uploading is just quite slow when you go over the hour. So I'm hoping I ain't going to need any of those. So let's save the money. Let's not do any of that. Let's just select that. And deploy. Okay. Right, it's going to send me there again. Do I have an option about where I'm going to go? I don't seem to be able to select it. It is what it is. Okay, right, where is the... Oh, okay. It's down there. I always forget that handbrake. Right. I wonder if I can just spin off of that. I'm sure it was a while ago since I've seen the first episode, but I'm sure I've watched 2 or 3 people do the first episode, and then one of them in particular was better, so I just kind of carried on watching his videos. I can't remember who it was, if I'm honest with you. He must be pretty good because the guy's got like 5.5 million subs, but I've only just discovered him through this game. I want to say Trev Martin, T Martin, something like that. Anyway, his username isn't quite as easy as that. It's got numbers and things in it, but yeah, I really enjoyed his stuff actually. I've even found myself watching random things like WWE videos. I never watch stuff like that normally, but it's quite entertaining. Right, anyway, I'm not actually too worried if I'm honest, about whether I damage these, because these are just short and sweet, aren't they? These are short and sweet expeditions. Although maybe I should just try not to get stuck. Okay, right, it's cool, it's good. Let's use some of our training. Let's lower the tyre pressure. Let's whack it into low gear and diff lock. Have I look at this. I've learnt something. I've learnt something. See how cool the kind of tyres and things look when you've got them set to low. I do like this game. I do like it. Right, anyway, let's whack them back up to high. And let's go... Oh, I'll just leave it in low, because I'm assuming to tow something we're going to need it in low anyway. Right, let's head on down there. Let's head on down. I can leave it in low, stick my head in. Right. The video will be an hour and 40 minutes long if I left it like that. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, find the easiest way in. Actual fact, let's slam it in reverse. Saves turning around when we get there. Bounce our way down this kind of small hill. Perfect. Right. So, right, let's try and remember again. That one. Select your winch point. How do I scroll through them? Oh, okay, with the D-pad. That one. Onto that one. Seems like the obvious thing to... Oh, it's pulling me backwards. That's no good, is it? It's actually the same truck. It's an identical truck, isn't it? Turn the engine on of the winch truck. Ah, that's going to make a difference, surely. Okay. Let's go... Oh. Low gear. Diff lock. Shouldn't need to lower tyre pressure for this. Of course, I don't get reverse gear. But I feel like we've pulled it out enough now to get going. So yeah, anyway, let me know. I know you guys that kind of always watch the videos, probably mainly for the farm sim stuff. Be interesting to know what you think of this one. A little bit different, but I've been teasing the idea of getting a snow runner series in anyway. The important thing with YouTube, especially if you're creating the content, is you have to enjoy it yourself, because you notice it. I've watched people do content before, and when they're not fully engaged with it, you can tell. And if someone's making content, recording videos, and not putting 100% into it, you just kind of, why would you then spend your time watching it, if you know what I mean? So I'm going to enjoy playing this game, and actually it's easier to play a game without having to record. It really is, because as soon as you hit that start recording button, you seem to have this kind of YouTube brain going on where you forget actually how to play any game. You spend so much time talking, you don't end up actually following what you're meant to do. But at the same time, my kind of thoughts are, if I'm going to play it, why not record it? Some people may like it. This won't be for everyone. No way will it be for everyone. But it could be for a selection. When I found myself watching other people playing it, when I could just record videos myself. So yeah, it's definitely enjoyable for a selection. So let me know what you think anyway. I do fully intend on getting my normal kind of, I say schedule, I've kind of had a schedule, my normal farm sim stuff. Certainly the roleplay stuff, the story mode, I need to get that sorted. I've got all day Friday available to do recording. Just get Mr. Chavaskis back. Now what's gonna... Oh! It just disappeared. So that's good, isn't it? Less than 200 damage. Only just less than 200 damage because I rammed it down the hill, didn't I? And recover the truck. Well, I didn't do that one, so that's cool. Good. So we've got nearly 50 grand now. 50k. Boom. So I'm assuming a mods region. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? So you can actually download new maps. I like that. So I'm assuming this is still like tutorials, quick, easy, little kind of learning type missions. But then when you get to the big stuff, these are going to be kind of, you're going to have to put more thought into taking the right amount of fuel, taking spare tyres, you know, all that kind of stuff that I really like. That kind of like full-on I nearly said stimulator then, that's what my missus says whenever I play farming, stimulator. Now all of that kind of simulation stuff though, I really like that. So yeah, at the minute it's seeming a bit too easy. I am enjoying it, but it's a bit too easy. But yeah, I think it's just warming you in slowly, I guess. But in a minute we're going to be going, oh, are we even going to have enough fuel to get there? So I can't wait for that. So what I will probably do, I'm going to stop recording now. But I think I'm just going to finish these last two so that I know how to play the game. Quite interested to know what this seismic vibrator is. Doesn't that sound a bit ominous? Yeah, maybe the seismic vibrator might not even be YouTube suitable. Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to do that myself. I'm not going to record that. If you want to see the people doing these missions, there's going to be loads of them because I just feel like this is the kind of game that's going to get a lot of content. I really do. There's already a few out there. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, let me know. This is different to my usual stuff, but if I enjoy it, hopefully that comes across and potentially you'll enjoy it. So I appreciate you watching. If you've got this far, then thanks very much. If you're not a sub and you've got this far, then why wouldn't you sub? Just makes sense, doesn't it? Hit the subscribe button. But either way, until the next episode, cheers and gone.